Welcome to the orientation for Statistics for Behavioral Sciences, Psych 205 and Social 205. It's a duly listed course. You could be signed up for one of another section. If you registered in the course, I would have sent you an email with the URL for the course. This is the course homepage you're looking at. The first thing you might realize is I don't use Blackboard. I just put all the web pages up on a server, on the Palomar server, give the URL, and have you go to work. It's not a fancy page. It's straightforward because I don't think the course should be about a fancy web page. It should be about teaching you statistics. Okay? So this orientation will go over each of these links, the syllabus link, the schedule link, the homework link, and the grades link. First, I want to talk about this course. If this is the first time taking an online course, guess what? The computer doesn't do the work for you. Online courses are harder, especially if you don't pace yourself. You got to be able to set time aside to do the same 3 to 4 hours of work a week for each course. Okay? This is the same one. If you get behind in statistics, you're dead in the water. You're not going to make it through. If you fail the first test, drop the course. You won't make it through. I've been teaching this course for 15 years. Okay? These are bits of advice for you. They're not meant to be mean. All right, let's talk about this course, this online course. So it's really simple. I have all the homework in there. I have all the scheduled lessons in there, all the exams. Everything's all posted already. Okay? So go to the website, and the first thing you should do is go to the schedule and look at the dates. Make sure you can make all the dates. If you email me any questions throughout the semester, always give me your complete email and tell me which course you're in. I teach multiple courses at multiple schools. So please tell me that you're just in Psych 205. And this is John Brown. And I have a question, blah, blah, blah. Okay? And I'll be glad to try to get an answer to you or direct you a place where the answer is. That's really important. All right, first of all, the math used in this course. It's not that complicated a math course. It sounds tough, statistics, but this is the math we use. Addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, we square things, and we take the square root of things. Okay? The math shouldn't be a problem for you. If you understand order of operations, which you should have learned in the prerequisite, then you should be fine. I honestly think the prerequisite for this course is harder than this course. There's no quadratic equations, no derivatives, nothing like that. Okay? So the math isn't that hard. What does make students stumble is the logic we use. This is a science course. I'm teaching you how to use this mathematical property statistics in order to conduct science. And there is some logic involved. Simple logical steps. First this, then that. That's usually where students get hung up on. Okay? But if you need any help, come and see me. Online course. I do not have any discussion boards or anything like that. You communicate with me via email. If you're ever on campus, stop by my office hours. They're posted in the syllabus link. Okay? Do not ask friends to help you unless they've taken this course. No math majors, no engineers, even no tutors. Stats is a funny subject where each book uses different nomenclature. People will use different formulas to solve the same equation. Okay? So someone who's helping you who took stats and got an A in stats in the math department or somewhere else may completely mess you up. Do your best to try to see me. Contact me if you have questions. If it gets bad, get your body in to see me. 15 minutes, I should be able to get you back on track. Okay? This picture right here shows the Golden Gate Bridge during the 50th anniversary, 1986. It is a representation of statistics. This is chaos right there. It's a chaos of data. If you think every person there has data points associated with them, they have a height and a weight and an age and socioeconomic status and political affiliation and religious denomination, it goes on and on. Those are called participant variables. And it's chaotic right now. What we need to do is organize it. Well, that's the first third of the course. We teach you how to do mean, median, and mode, standard deviation, variance, how to make graphs, how to put stuff in tables. The second third is to look at some different relationships, correlation relationships, probability. In the third part of the course, we just compare one body of data with another body of data. And that's where science, the true scientific method, comes in. But that's all we're going to be covering this semester. In terms of this page, we have very simple links: syllabus link, schedule link, homework link, and the grades link. The grades is an Excel spreadsheet. You have to have that, okay? And I have announcements section down here. If something goes on, I will use the all group Palomar email to get the message to. I'll also post it here. If there's a fire that closes campus or we get bumped out of our room for some reason, okay, I'll try to give this information to you there. Finally, when you get to my course and use the URL, make sure you're in the proper semester. I'm obviously filming this in spring 2016, but I may be using this page 2 or 3 years in the future. Make sure if you Google my name and try to find the stat page, you aren't working from a page that's fall of 2014. This has happened in the past. Students miss deadlines for the homework because they say, no, I thought it was due on the 18th, and they were working off a different semester's course. Make sure you do that. Okay, next these lessons, we're going to go through one at a time. I'm just going to go over the syllabus, the schedule, the homework, and the grades, and you're done. Good luck in the course. All right, now let's go to the class syllabus. Right here in this link, straightforward. All right, once again, this is for spring 16, but you can be getting this orientation for another time in semester. So please use it as a generic orientation page. 3/4 of the way down, I'm going to state the URL for the course. The URL for the course stays like this, except this right here changes every semester. Spring 16, it's going to change to fall 16 next semester. So just change that. If this isn't the spring semester 16 orientation, go for that. I'm going to be using editions 4, 5, and 6 of Vernoy and Kyle. Okay. My office phone number is still there, but I never use that phone, so please don't call me. Just use my email, rmorissette, morrissette @Palomar. These are my office hours. My office room, it should not change. The office hours will vary from semester to semester, so check your current syllabus, but that's where they are. Okay. This is me, Roger Morissette. I have a PhD in neuroscience. I'm a scientist. I have 3 degrees in psychology. I'm a scientist. I use statistics to conduct science, and that's why I'm going to teach you how to think a little bit like a scientist and how you use statistics in order to do that. Course objectives, read them. It's really important. They make us put them in there. Okay? These are pretty much outlined in the lecture schedules that we're going to go over in a few minutes. Again, student learning outcomes, guess what? You're going to be better at stats when you're done. Okay? Read those if you want more details. Here's the important stuff. 3 exams, 15 homework assignments, 3 computer assignments. Add it up, you get 90%, you get an A. The exams are worth 120 points. There's a little extra credit on each of them. When you show up for the exam, bring a photo ID so I can make sure you're not some ringer. A non-statistical calculator. It cannot have any stat functions on it. It can't have any yellow keys. It can't have any Greek letters. No second function. If it looks like it'll move satellites around, it's probably a stat calculator. I'm talking about the most simple calculators that you can use here. The ones that you get to do accounting homework with. The ones you get if you open up a checking account. They give you one free. It just has to have a square root key on it. That's it. I will not let you use any calculators that use statistics. Okay? Scantron, the long green one, 882E, and a number 2 pencil. What's this say? It's large font, it's red, it's bold, it's all capitals. I think that means it's important. No makeup exam, sorry, ain't gonna happen. Make the sacrifice, show up when you're supposed to, do well in the course, go home. Okay? Homework. 15 homework assignments. The due dates are posted in the homework schedule that we'll get to in a little bit. They're 5 multiple choice questions. So when you answer the questions, the answers are A, B, C, D, or E. So for lesson 1, this is an example. When you email the answers to me by the deadline, you go, hey, Morissette, here's my answers. Number 1, A, B, A, D, A. Done. Smiley face. Done. Move on. Make sure you're always giving your full name and the course you're in. Okay? No late homework assignments will be accepted. You have all the homework assignment dates already at your disposal. Get them done on time. If you wait till the last minute and your grandma ends up in the hospital, that's your fault. Not that she's in the hospital, hopefully, but that you didn't plan ahead and a contingency got in the way and now you can't get the assignment in. I will not let you hand it in late. I hope that's clear. There are 3 computer assignments. Okay, these are 10-point assignments. You need to come to campus if you don't have SPSS at home, and no one usually does. Okay, because it costs like $600, unless you can buy some student copy somewhere. Good luck with that. So 3 10-point computer assignments. I want them handed in, hard copy, to me, day of the exam, just before the exam. You'll see the dates they're due, but quite frankly, 3 assignments be handed in for the 3 exams. All right? No late computer assignments will be accepted. If you want to challenge your grade, you got to do it within 2 weeks, or I'm going to shred everything. Extra credit, there's always extra credit on the exams. There's going to be an extra credit if you attend the mandatory orientation meeting. And then there's other extra credit available that can come up throughout the semester, because I have other courses I teach that have experiments, and you might be able to volunteer to be a subject in an experiment. So that's pretty straightforward. No late exams, no makeup. Don't be disruptive when we meet in the classroom. No electronic devices when you're taking an exam. Nothing in your lap when you're taking an exam. Don't cheat. If you copy off someone and hand in the homework grade, you'll probably get away with it, I'll tell you that. Okay? But guess what? I'll get you when you sit down and take the exam. There's no way you can pass the course if you cheat on the homework. Okay? The course is really simple. You do the homework assignments. They're examples of what you're going to get on the test. I don't have a problem. I'm going to give you all the formulas on the test, and then I'm going to tell you. The first test, I'm going to ask you to calculate a standard deviation probably. Okay? You got to know how to do it. I'm going to give you 20 numbers. There you go. Cat's out of the bag. Okay? The homework makes you practice doing a standard deviation. Okay? Know the homework, you'll do fine in this course. I've had plenty of students to say this is the first math course they've ever gotten an A in. Okay? I give out a lot of A's in this class. But of course, half the class fails too. So I think it's an easy course. Step up and do your work. So just plan accordingly. Don't get behind. Spend some time on the homeworks. Be responsible. It's really kind of that simple sometimes. Ask for help if you need it. I'll be glad to help you. If you have any questions about the syllabus, shoot me an email. That's about it. Okay, now let's go to the schedule link. Here's the schedule link right here. Again, make sure you're in the proper semester. I'm filming this in spring 16, but I could be using this orientation for a class in the future. Just make sure you have the right schedule. It'll have all the dates. Here's our first orientation meeting, the time and the room. These are the exam dates. Very critical. You have to attend the exam dates. Okay, so when the computer assignments are due, the day of the exams. I have optional review sessions. Optional review sessions. 2 hours. You come, I go over all the homework, show you how to do all the stats. You don't have to attend these, but I highly suggest you do. So there's optional review dates, a couple days, sometimes 3 or 4 days before the exam. Show up, bring your notes, and fix the stuff you're having trouble with. Each one of these links is a lesson. You click on it, it goes right to the lesson. You have video lessons. You click on a video lesson right here, it goes to a YouTube lesson. We move now from measures of central tendency to measures of variability. All right, this is an MP4 version. Sometimes people like to download it, but if you want to get quick access, the YouTube versions work like a charm. I have the videos attached to many of the lessons. Okay, sometimes I have computer directions that shows you calculating a problem. All right, now on to measures of variability and how we calculate variance and standard. There you go. Okay, so those are the lessons. All the lessons are right there. Each test is non-cumulative. It's just on these 5 lessons. The next test is on the next 5 lessons. And the final exam is just on the final 5 lessons. Okay, everything you need is here for the entire semester. It's good to go. Get to work. Good luck. Let's talk about homework now. I had a student email me once, says, where can I find the homework? It's the link on the homepage. You see it right there, homework. Let's go there. All the homework due dates are in. Again, make sure you're in the right semester. These are the due dates for this semester only. Make sure you're in the proper semester. The first homework is due on the 24th of January for this semester. Here it is, lesson 1, homework. They're 5 multiple choice questions, A, B, C, D, or E. Sometimes only D. Submit your answers by the deadline. That's when it's due. It's got to be in by midnight. Let's look at the bottom of this page. All lesson homework must be emailed to me by 11:59 p.m. on the due date. If it comes in late, you get no points for it. None at all. Okay, this is also where the computer exercises are. Okay, just like the lessons, computer exercises come with YouTube and MP4 videos to help you figure out how to do the exercise. So the homeworks are straightforward, 5 questions. At the end of the homeworks, let's look at this one right here. At the very bottom of the homework, it shows you all the formulas that you can use to do the homeworks. These are the exact same formulas I'm going to put on the test formula sheet for the exam. See, for this lesson, you'll be given these formulas for the examination. So you got to know which formula to use and how to solve it. Something new I've added just recently are these workbook problems. So I've given you a bunch of workbook problems. Here's one right here. These are just practice. Practice. Answer the question, answer the question, answer the question. Go all the way to the bottom. You click the answers, and there are the answers to the questions. Okay? And how to solve each of them. Okay? Workbooks. Everything you need to know. Okay? Homework. Due dates. Extra problems. That's the homework link. All right, final page is the grades page. This is where I post your grades online. It's an Excel spreadsheet. If you click on that, you get to an Excel spreadsheet like this. I've blown this up a little bit so you can read it easier in the video. And you'll get 5 points for each homework assignment. And here's your exam grades. Here's a little extra credit. And it shows the final grade in the class. I then color code. So the A's are nice and yellow, B's are good color, C's are not so good, and D's and F's are unpleasant. Okay, you have to retake the course if you get those grades. Remember, 69.5, that's the grade to pass. 69.5, you get a 69.4 and you're getting a D. Why? Because you earned it. Congratulations. I'm not going to bump you because you performed mediocrely throughout the semester. Okay, 69.4 is a do-over. 69.5, you're fine. You see these blue X's right here? These are missed assignments. Notice there's more blue X's down in the failing grades than there are in the passing grades. Do your work. This is also a secret code. The day of the mandatory orientation, I will ask you for a secret code. Send it to me, and you can get 5 bonus points. Okay? So if you haven't done that yet, make sure you do that to me as soon as possible. Secret code, 2 letters, 2 numbers. 2 letters, 2 numbers. Not your initials in the year you graduated high school. 2 letters, 2 numbers. Nobody knows who this person is or this person is. I will update this grade sheet whenever assignments are due, depending on how busy I am, but I try to get it done as soon as possible. And we post them so you know where you're standing the whole time. Please know that this was 3 sections, which is about 120 students, so about more than half did not pass this course. Okay? But lucky for you is I just added all these videos. So maybe this will help some of you stick around a little longer, do a little better. Please ask me if you need help. I'm glad to help you. That's the grades, and that's the last feature of this course. Good luck in the course, my friends.